your block, boy. Bass beating down your block, boy. All I hang around is block boys. In my pocket, that's a knot, boy. Think you hot, but you not, boy. Bass beating down your block, boy. Bass beating down your block, boy. Bass beating down your block, stunting.
What's up, YouTube? What's up? We're here to check out. We're back here to check out our man Eric Voss from New Rockstars. We're here to check out.
Welcome back to New Rock.
We're here to see him break down the whole Marvel's first look, or Marvel Studios look ahead on the new TV show trailer teaser stuff. He's going to break it down to us, give it all the Easter eggs. You know how Eric Voss is. We love Eric Voss and the New Rockstar team over here. Shout out to New Rockstar. Shout out to Eric Voss and the whole crew. Yeah, man. We're about to get started. If you like the video, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell to stay notified on the channel. If you want to watch the full video uninterrupted, me not pausing a lot and talking over a lot, go to the description. And even if you do enjoy the video and me talking and pausing doesn't bother you, still go to their channel, subscribe to New Rockstars, check out their content. They do a lot of good jobs. A good job at breaking down movies and giving you information on characters and stuff that I might not know and you might not know. So you can learn a lot from them. So with all these especially with these comic book movies and all that. So that being said, we're about to get into it. Let's get it.
Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Eric Voss. And Marvel Studios unveiled a trailer for its upcoming Disney Plus slate in 2025, which includes trailer footage and release dates for What If Season 3.
I'm excited for Daredevil and Ironheart is what I'm like really, and Marvel Zombies is what I'm excited for. My top three shows. I'm looking
December 22nd of this year. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man coming January 29th, 2025. Daredevil Born Again March 4th, 2025. Ironheart June 24th, 2025. So I'm getting
Daredevil in March and Ironheart in June. Nice.
Rise of Wakanda, August 6th, 2025. Marvel Zombies, October 2025. And Wonder Man, December 2025. I'm going to break down this full promo, everything we know about each of these series, and details that you might have missed from this very limited footage. So it turns out this trailer was actually edited by friend of the channel, Andrew Hegley, who also edited the first teaser for Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
Andrew Hegley did Wakanda Forever trailer. Shout out to him,
edited by friend of the channel.
Shout out to Andrew Hegley, because that Wakanda Forever trailer is my favorite trailer. Like,
Andrew Hegley, who also edited the first teaser for Black Panther Wakanda Forever that released in July 2022, and a number of trailers that you've loved from Marvel and Disney over the years. And he did a really good job here just getting us hyped for each of these titles, a lot of which some of us weren't really thinking that much about. We actually start in the TVA from Deadpool and Wolverine, which this promo reveals is coming to Disney Plus on November 12th. Mr. Paradox leads Deadpool to the TVA wall, but now the screens are filled with Disney Plus, and we hear the light switch snap sound effect that we associated with Paradox's snap in the movie.
I brought you here to offer you an opportunity. Walk with me.
This just tells me that Hegley is on the same page with the rest of us. Well done, my man. The fact that the TVA video wall is being likened with Disney Plus content is kind of a meta move, right? It reminds me of She-Hulk crashing through the thumbnail images of the Disney Plus homepage, as well as the AI robot Kevin, who's in the Marvel vault of the Disney lot, and our various theories that Kevin could be kind of an in-universe extension of the TVA. The top three screens now show Riri Williams Ironheart in her Iron Man-inspired suit, Daredevil Matt Murdock, and Wonder Man Simon Williams, played by Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. The bottom row of screens shows Wade Wilson unmasked, then Peter Parker from Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, then some characters from the Eyes of Wakanda, then some black and white footage that looks like Josh Gad, who will be playing a small role in Wonder Man, then an overhead shot of Murdock and the legal team walking out of a courthouse from Born Again, and then White Tiger from Born Again, and then Wolverine from his Let's F***ing Go moment, and then Wilson Fisk from Born Again when he's making his mayoral candidate speech. Then there's a close-up shot of Matt Murdock's broken red frame glasses that he picks up after laying out some guy. Then a quick shot of Riri Williams and a friend, I think that's Alden Ehrenreich as Joe McGillicuddy, uncovering her armored suit atop a car, and that cover is a Cubbies flag, as the series will be set in Chicago. Then you see Yahya as Simon Williams Wonder Man at a Hollywood premiere. He's standing in front of the historic Fox Blue.
Now he does, the black version, but he does look like Wonder Man from the comics with the red suit, the red jacket with the turtleneck and the glasses.
Wonder Man at a Hollywood premiere. He's standing in front of the historic Fox Bruin Theater in Westwood. You may remember this from Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where Margot Robbie as Sharon Tate goes to see herself in a film, and Tarantino couldn't help but make the feet the star of the show.
Oh my God, the feet.
But Simon is wearing his iconic red jacket with the high collar and the
yeah, there you go. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about.
sunglasses.
It's more, instead of it being I call it like, instead of it being a detective coat, it's a suit coat. So that's the only difference.
And the turtleneck as he appears in the comics. I'll talk more about Simon Williams in a bit, but he's a stuntman and an actor in Hollywood, one of the West Coast Avengers, brother to Eric Williams, aka the Grim Reaper, characters in the comics who have an interesting connection with Vision. But anyway, we'll get back to him. This opening section also teases Spider-Man from Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Riri flying in her armored suit. Another quick shot.
That armored suit looks fire.
Of Alden Ehrenreich,
especially how she suits up too.
As Joe McGillicuddy and Ironheart, the Daredevil Born Again villain Muse. Then this older man showing a collection of art on his wall. Probably.
Who is this?
Related to Wonder Man. We see images of White Vision from WandaVision as well as.
Oh, that's supposed to be White Vision?
Ultron, and then on the right.
That's supposed to be Ultron? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, they are shooting a movie, so they're not gonna get it right. But what the heck?
Right side of screen, that's a xenomorph egg from the Alien poster,
right.
And then I believe that's a blue Navi among the collage of concept art. And we should note that both Alien and Avatar are Disney properties technically now. We also see Wilson Fisk and Vanessa toasting in a private dinner before.
Did he kill somebody? Because there's blood splatter right
Or the Rabbit in a Snowstorm painting that got stained in blood in the final fight in Daredevil Season 3. And
oh, I was about to say,
Anthony Ramos as Parker Robbins, the Hood from Ironheart, an
the Hood
antagonist who might get his powers from Sacha Baron Cohen as Mephisto. We'll see. Okay, let's go title by title and actually break them down like they're their own miniature trailers. Starting with Daredevil Born Again. Play the clip.
It's been some time, hasn't it? You've come up in the world.
I could say the same about you.
I wonder if your darker half would agree.
Darker half. The fact that Fisk and Matt are sitting at a table together and conversating in broad daylight in front of everybody.
Exactly what kind of a lawyer are you?
A really good one.
And there's also a bit more Daredevil footage at the end of this trailer. Play that clip.
We have a long road ahead of us. Much to do.
And you got
Daredevil
Punisher
Born
back.
Again is something of a continuation of the Netflix Daredevil series, which in season 3 featured Wilson Fisk using a Daredevil doppelganger, Ben Poindexter, Bullseye, and Matt Murdock. And
that season was a good. This was a good season.
Wilson Fisk having a very bloody fight that ended with both Fisk and Vanessa in custody. Now Wilson Fisk is running for mayor. He appeared in Hawkeye as the big boss of the tracksuit mafia and the boss to Eleanor Bishop and the father figure to Maya Lopez, Echo. Maya shot him in the eye at the end of that show, but he returned in the Echo series with kind of like a cybernetic eye implant and new tech that allowed him to communicate one-on-one without the need of an intermediary. In Echo's post-credit scene, Fisk decided to run for mayor of New York City. In this shot, a supporter behind Fisk wears a blue hat with yellow letters. Fisk can fix it. We also see a shot of John Bernthal because Frank Castle Punisher is also returning for this series. An overhead shot shows a group of lawyers walking through the courthouse lobby, and you can see Matt with his cane on the right there. Then the shot of Matt Murdock and Wilson Fisk sitting across from each other for coffee in a diner, facing off in a public, non-violent setting. Now that Fisk has to kind of just like play the part of a peacemaker during this campaign. We don't think it'll last long. Vanessa and Fisk is wearing an all-white tuxedo, make this splashy entrance at a charity function, it looks like, through a door that looks
red and white,
heavily fortified, like a vault door of some kind. Now, if you are into backstab,
oh my god, hey, get your money, man, get your money, but it's gonna just real quick.
And a bar. Oh, token to start your journey. Then we see two people smashing in through the window of Josie's bar. Oh, come on,
bar.
don't do this to Josie's. Then some shots of Matt opening his box to his batons, and Daredevil leaping off a balcony with the city skyline behind him. It kind of looks like it might not be VFX, but rather like either a matte painting or a miniature practical backdrop. There's just something about this that looks very like Tim Burton's Batman to me, and I really love the lighting of this shot. Then we see Daredevil fighting Muse in Muse's hideout. You can actually see Muse's art on the walls. It looks like a rendition of Muse, a rendition of the White Tiger mask, and then a Punisher skull. You can see paint cans everywhere. Muse is wearing a hat and a white mask and suspenders.
He is.
So Muse is from Charles Soule's Daredevil run in 2016, a serial killer and an artist inspired somewhat by Banksy, a killer who terrifies people with horrifying street art that in some cases uses the blood and remains of the people he has killed. We get a close-up of Muse later. He looks great in this. He's got inky tear stains on the mask, but they left his eyes practical, and we still don't know who's playing Muse, but they really cast an actor with just some like crazy bloodshot eyes that look great. We also see Daredevil fighting Muse in a different location, lassoing him with his cable extensions with the batons. The action and stunts of the Daredevil footage just makes me so excited for the show.
Me
and
too.
yes,
Me
Rockstars
too.
will be picking back up with our
So
road
wait,
to-
so Muse, does Muse like, okay, so Muse doesn't have for some reason I thought he had like powers or something. So he's just a serial killer who uses people's blood and body parts to paint like a really terrifying image.
Or an again rewatch series starting in 2025, where we're gonna go back through Daredevil seasons 1, 2, and 3, as well as the Punisher seasons and Defenders. Yusuf Khan, father to
I'm gonna do the same thing too.
Kamala Khan.
We're gonna do a reaction. We're gonna do a reaction party, or not party, but reaction a thon for these.
For Ms. Marvel and the Marvels appears in this series as someone Matt helps out. Feels like part of the plan of this series will be to expand the street level of the MCU with shows like this and further connections to Hawkeye and Ms. Marvel, and perhaps a future Young Avengers series that we definitely need Joe Lock Wiccan to be in. The later section shows part of Wilson Fisk's campaign speech. He wears an American flag lapel pin, but then another red pin beneath it that might be like an apple for the Big Apple. Just having trouble making out what that is. Okay, on to Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man coming January 29th. This animated series, formerly titled Spider-Man Freshman Year, is coming from Jeff Trammell, and we just see a few quick shots of this, with this version of Peter Parker voiced by Hudson Thames, who also voices him in What If Season 3. His practical suit uses web shooters with hoses running to tanks in the backpack, and I love how when he thwips, there is an impact ring representing a kind of residual misty spray from the thwip. The animation just looks really great here. But let's move on to Ironheart, coming June 24th. Roll the clip.
I want to build something undeniable.
Anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable things to get it done.
So this Ironheart footage shows Dominique Thorne returning as Riri Williams after
Dominique Thorne. Okay, that's her
Black
name.
Panther Wakanda Forever. We see her in her workshop at MIT. And we know that Jim Rash's school administrator from MIT is going to be here and that Riri might get kicked out. We also see some shots of her welding, somewhat evoking Tony Stark in the cave with the box of scraps. We see her bulky, I think that's her Model 1 armor that she's doing in the lab using, I assume, school resources to do. And I love the shot of the final piece of it, just the boot, has separate thrusters that assembles onto her foot. It looks so good. It's kind of like Tony Stark's Mark 42 armor from Iron Man 3, which I would argue was his messiest, but also his most experimental and creative period.
I agree. Very messy, but very
love
creative.
the design detail that she can extend the length of her arm by having her hand in the forearm of the armor, and her fingers can mechanically
That's so dope.
puppet the fingers of the armor. So this armor is like more of an exoskeleton as opposed to just a suit that she wears and matches her height and form. Anthony Ramos plays Parker Robbins the Hood, who looks like he is doing some kind of spiritual ritual here and has some interesting tattoos on his shoulder and arm. Sacha Baron Cohen is reportedly playing Mephisto in the series.
It makes sense. He has the look from Mephisto. It makes sense.
Now, the Hood gets his powers from Dormammu in the comics. I'm just waiting to see how Mephisto fits in the series tonally. We also see Riri's Model 1 helmet clamping onto her face with this clank sound effect, and I just love the way her armor looks in the series.
Me too. I know a lot of people gave the other suit like they didn't like the other suit. I like the other suit. But I like this suit more.
We see multiple
also,
pieces of it coming together like in the original 2008 Iron Man. It's a big visual improvement from the, kind of plasticky, robotic.
Yeah, it still looks cool though. The Wakanda Forever suit still looks cool.
Body of Ironheart's armor and Black Panther Wakanda Forever. We will see at least one other suit on the show, armor that is more an expression of Riri's personality, decorated with her art and has those streaks of
I'm guessing that would be the final suit.
red in it. She uses this armor to smash a truck and then fly through a tunnel that's transporting a car on a track. Later, we even see her dancing in it. I'm super pumped for this show. Now, we are getting What If Season 3 way earlier than I expected, coming December 22nd, 2024. That's 7 weeks from now, folks. I'm assuming they're going to do another holiday.
I thought we were going to get What If Season 3 like next year or something, but I'm surprised we're getting it this year.
Release. I'm not crazy about one episode a day like they did last year.
Me either.
I'd much rather prefer one a week, but whatever. They're going to do what they're going to do. In these shots
Wait,
we see Nick, I'd much rather prefer crazy about one episode a day like they did last year.
Oh, they're doing it a day instead of a week. I thought you were saying like one a week. Yeah, I didn't like the one a day either. For season 2, so they should do a one a week, but they're probably just trying to get this out. I don't know, but
I'd much rather prefer one a week, but whatever. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. In these shots, we see Nick Fury with Skrulls, also Shang-Chi and a kind of Western cowboy getup. But I think
and Phil Coulson. You forgot to say
we see Nick Fury with Skrulls, also Shang-Chi and a kind of Western cowboy getup.
This was Shang-Chi. That was Shang-Chi. I was trying to figure out. I was like, who the fuck is this cowboy dude, bro?
Shot here is a Gundam Captain America. And I think in the Super Mother trailer shot said this is Sam Wilson.
Yeah.
Then Marvel Zombies.
Because he has the color. Like he has like it's mostly blue compared to like you could tell just by the colors of that it's Sam Wilson.
Captain America. And I think we can assume from other trailer shots that this is Sam Wilson.
Yeah.
Then Marvel Zombies coming October 2025.
Battle they will sing about for ages.
I'm excited for that.
Oh, Marvel Zombies, based on the Robert Kirkman run of the comics, looks like it'll explore a zombie-covered Marvel Earth that was established in What If Season 1, Episode 5, which ended in Wakanda with zombie Thanos having the Infinity Stones. We see here a zombie Okoye, and I think that might be zombie Wanda Maximoff because they all have red eyes. I'm thinking she might be controlling these zombies. The coolest detail here is Blade as Moon
Oh, that's Blade?
Knight. Yeah.
Wait, Blade is Moon Knight?
It's not yet clear if Mahershala Ali is voicing Blade, but it seems like Marvel Zombies
What's up with the haircut? They could have gave him a better haircut.
It's going to continue to expand that whole what if hypothetical concept where what if this person was this person. Okay, let's move on to the Wonder Man shots.
Wonder Man, yeah. Give me some info on Wonder Man.
You can slate whenever you're ready.
Simon Williams, reading for Wonder Man. I was born to play this character.
And we both have a lot riding on this. You better not mess this up.
I know.
So, Yahya Abdul-Mateen plays Simon Williams, a stuntman and actor working in Hollywood. Joining him on this series is Ben Kingsley, coming back as Trevor Slattery from Iron Man 3, who
Trevor Slattery
later appeared in Shang-Chi as Wenwu's court jester. Ed Harris plays Simon's agent, Neo Soroyan.
They getting him in here?
And Demetrius Gross plays Simon's brother, Eric Williams, aka the Grim Reaper from Marvel Comics. Both characters do have complicated backstories that connect to Vision. Destin Daniel Cretton directed the first 2 episodes. He previously directed Shang-Chi and was going to be attached to the 5th Avengers film.
But he's doing Spider-Man now, right?
Now we'll be directing the 4th Spider-Man film.
Right,
It seems like this series is going to explore like an action-forward side of the film and TV industry, kind of like HBO's Barry or The Fall Guy, both the Ryan Gosling.
Okay. I don't know about, I've never seen Barry, but I enjoyed The Fall Guy. So if it's like action centric, but behind the movie side or the film side in the MCU, I'm all for it.
A movie and the 80s TV series with a bit of superhero wish fulfillment thrown in there. Now, in the comics, Simon Williams is the son of a rich industrialist rival to Stark Industries. He ends up falling in with Baron Zemo during the Masters of Evil period, and Zemo offers to make him an ion-powered superhero who attacks the Avengers. But later, Ultron will use Simon Williams' brainwaves and the time spent with the Avengers to complete Vision's synthezoid form using the body of the original Human Torch.
Interesting, because that was in Captain America. So how would they make this work? Because Vision already exists. So are they... And we have Baron Zemo, but how I'm curious on how this would.
This show,
go.
it seems like Wonder Man is a fictional character in a TV series that Simon is auditioning for and will desperately do anything to his body to be perfect for this part. My theory is that someone in the industry might have recorded or witnessed the WandaVision sitcom Hex broadcast from Westview, New Jersey, and thought, hey, this might actually make a good TV show. Might even be that guy with all the concept art that we saw earlier. Simon is an actor auditioning for that role, and he may end up making the choice to like irradiate his body out of desperation to get the part. Now, we should remember that there's also a Vision Quest series that's on the way.
And that's probably how you can tie him with Wanda, because isn't he like tied to Wanda somehow or something like that?
Maybe coming 2026, that's going to feature the White Vision form who escaped from Westview.
When are we gonna touch on this? This is like the whole statue in the middle of the ocean thing where they haven't touched on it. Like, when are they gonna touch on this White Vision? He just left. Like,
and the return of Ultron, and that show is being described as part 3 of the WandaVision trilogy with Agatha. Wonder Man could be like a spin-off of that, as Marvel Studios seeks to establish the West Coast Avengers. Wonder Man was originally described as a Marvel Spotlight series. Now it seems to be a firmly Marvel television series. Spotlight so far seems to have just been a category made for Echo and Echo alone, and if that's the case, that's kind of a bummer. And in this Wonder Man footage, there's a chase scene past a movie theater. Looks like the marquee shows Some Like It Hot. That's a 1959 Billy Wilder comedy with the all-time best closing line.
I'm a man. Well, nobody's perfect.
There's also some brief shots of Eyes of Wakanda coming in August 2025. Only 4 episodes, but the animation just...
Why? Okay, so what's the point? Only 4 episodes. Wait, these better be some long episodes. Why are we getting?
Looks so good. The series will explore the Wakandans through history on different missions to recover vibranium artifacts from different regions of the world before they are used for evil purposes. Which of these series are you?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think anybody asked for this show, for the Wakanda Eyes of Wakanda. So you're saying we're only getting 4 episodes and this is over time of them collecting vibranium so it doesn't fall in evil hands. Doesn't expand, I guess expands the lore a little bit, the history of it, but you're telling me that's it? I thought it was okay. Oh my god, bro. I feel like now they just don't know what to do with Black Panther or Wakanda in general. That's what I feel now. But I'm disappointed.
You most excited for? Comment.
I'm disappointed in that. I think that's the only thing I'm disappointed out of all this whole list is the Eyes of Wakanda. So you're telling me that it's only 4 episodes and we're just going through history of in the 4 episodes of them collecting vibranium. Cool. I mean, it still might be a cool show, but like, no, but I don't think anybody's like interested in that. I think they would rather, I don't know, either figure out something with Black Panther or go back to like what's it called? Black Panther is like great grandpa or something that was a Black Panther and should have done like a something on that or something like that. I don't know, but I'm excited for Daredevil Born Again. Definitely excited for Marvel Zombies and Ironheart. Those are the big 3 on my list I'm excited for. I know there's probably a trailer that's gonna drop before What If drops, so I'm not super excited for more for What If. I'll still check it out, but I'm not like super excited. Especially after season 2. Season 2 was like okay, it left off. It was okay. There was some episodes I liked more than others, but it was overall it was okay. It wasn't like season 1 was like, yo, okay, they're on something, and then season 2 is just like okay, this story hit, but this one didn't, this did, this didn't. So, I'm hoping there's more stuff in, season 3 that's worth looking forward to. Like, I'm interested in Sam, you know, and the Gundam and all that. But that's the only story I've heard, and I think it was that and something that had to do with the Winter Soldier. But those are the only two stories I heard. That was in What If season 3. But yeah, man. Shout out to new Rockstars. Shout out to Eric Voss and the whole team. It's fire video once again. Appreciate the breakdown of, you know, what's in store, or not what's in store, but all the stuff I might have missed. Excuse me, of all the stuff I missed in that trailer, or you know, look ahead or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, man, let me know in the comments. What, you know, what you're looking forward to, what show you're looking forward to, what's your top 3. Is there any information you didn't know? Like, if you didn't know anything, then cool. But if you know a lot of stuff, but there's certain stuff you didn't know, let me know what you didn't know. Would you, or I'll say this, put in the comments what you found interesting from this explanation of the Easter eggs. But yeah, man, that being said, I'm out of here. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like button, subscribe, check out the other videos on the channel, and I'm out of here. Deuces.